we're going to do a quick and easy little test to find out if you're actually charging what you should be as a photographer. So I've been a photographer for 13 years and I burnt myself all the way out. I let go of my camera, I dropped my business, and I've had to restart with the realization that I've made now. I was pretty successful, but I wasn't profiting what I needed to still stay in love with my business and stay afloat. And there's this one question that I'm going to ask you, because here's the thing. When we calculate prices in our photography packages, we think about how long does it take for me to do the session and how long does it take for me to edit the pictures, plus our expertise and the quality that we're giving our clients, of course. But there's something that most of us don't think about at all. And when I say this, I want you to wait a second and break it down with me. So the question is, when you are not photographing and editing for your sessions, what are you doing to actually market yourself and your business? And when you think about what you're doing, how long does it take for you to actually do it? So one of the things that we're all struggling with right now is having to make social media content. So if you are booking clients, that's awesome. I'm excited for you. But that means that you are marketing yourself in some way. So that means you might be making reels on Instagram. You might be making ads. You might be going to networking events. Whatever it is that you're doing, how long does it actually take? The other thing that you want to think about is location scouting. Some photographers will travel, an hour, 2 hours, a few times a week to try to figure out different locations that they can offer their clients. Some photographers have props. If you have props, you have to find those props. How long did it take you to find them? If you have a studio, even if you have a studio in your home, you also have to think about the time that it takes for you to clean up your studio beforehand and afterwards. So there's a lot of time that we are completely missing, that we are not incorporating into our packages. I can make a whole other video that dissects how to actually price yourself very specifically, and we can go in depth on that. But at the surface level, I will say that something that's very important that you need to do is calculate your time for your shoot, obviously the time it takes for you to edit, but also figure out, well, what is the one amount of money that I need to make each month? What is the profit that I have to bring in? Then when you calculate your time of everything that you do, your shoots, your editing, and everything in between that have nothing to do with one specific client, or if you're cleaning up your studio space and stuff and calculate all the time and say, okay, how much time do I have realistically to dedicate to my business per week? Maybe you do it part-time and you want to dedicate 10 hours of your week to your business. You want to do it full-time, 40 to 60 hours. It's up to you. So that's going to then determine how many shoots you need to take on and how much profit you need to make off of each of those sessions. And when you do this and you do the math, and again, I'm going to put all of this in a separate video and break it completely down. We can do it together. But you need to be incorporating your time that you're working on your business, including sales and marketing, into your prices. And you need to determine realistically, how many shoots can I actually take on a day? And there's a really good chance that you are not charging enough. And if you're feeling burnt out, this might be why, because you're thinking that you're just photographing and editing, but you're doing a whole lot more than that. So sit on that, do some doodle work on some paper, and I'll see you in the next video where we dissect it.